game. Now niggas only know about this whole game. I remember when a nigga first got turned out. It was Crip or die, blood in the blood out. I remember coming up in the stuff.
I remember.
On the turf, Lil Box and Lil Merc. Not a gang of birds, but the third served the Lil work. Sticky shit, every time he lit his big. Politicking with his clique, trying to hit the biggest lick. Problem with the hood, we gon' have to see to that. It was Baby Jinx, Tiny D, me and Black. To be from EC, can't explain how it felt to me. Lil BT nicknamed himself Looney. With Big Wine on the 5, getting hella faded. Heard that nigga ain't survived, so we celebrated. On a mission with the homies, or if by my lonely. Niggas know me, always got the pistol on me. Shot his way on the set, they ain't quote him on. Never lied, every lyric you can quote him on. Diamond shining, rhyming with my rollie on. Money long, kinda like a Coleon.
I remember when a nigga first got turned out. It was Crip or die, blood in the blood out. I remember coming up in the stove game. Now niggas only know about this whole game. I remember when a nigga first got turned out. It was Crip or die, blood in the blood out. I remember coming up in the stove game.
I remember.
My mama, some shit you just can't forget. Like some of the young niggas used to claim to set. Same time, some of the homies used to bang young. To this day, me and Herb trade the same guns. East side, niggas know about that 7 gang. Central to San Pedro, sold up on everything. You ain't heard, 93rd to the Sin. Ain't nothing new, neighborhood, this what it been. All the Sherm homies hitting in the hood. Fuck the function off soon to get to getting good. A party ain't a party without a little drama. In the parking lot, hollering at Lil Mama. Say my name next to Johnny Ray, Baby Dre. Soul 1 and 2, Big Snake from 88th. For death though, I die for, I surrender. Shit was evil on the east side, I remember.
When a nigga first got turned out. It was Crip or die, blood in the blood out. I remember coming up in the stove game. Now niggas only know about this whole game. I remember when a nigga first got turned out. It was Crip or die, blood in the blood out. I remember coming up in the stove game.
I remember.
It was point blank, through no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I could tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood Crip, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
Neighborhood, C-Mac, shout out my loc, Spotter Low, cuz. Neighborhood, on hood. It's a beautiful world. You fight me? Fight, Crip.
In the words of Spider Loc on my mama's
it's
mama.
The homie cook-up boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
Here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch.
My nigga Spider Loc.
Spider Loke, nigga.
Spider Loke.
It's Spider Loke.
Spider Loke.
Spider Loke.
Spider Loke, that's my nigga.
Spider Loke.
Spider Loke.
Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
You are now in the black box with the homie Spider Loke, the most eastiest. Facts over feelings, keeping it a Google Plex. Feel my campaign.
Spider Loke, wake and bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing his.
Google gang, straight legend. Google gang, SBI. Google gang, Google gang in here. You better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google, gang.
Bottom line, love life, show us a blessing. Pull up politic and blow us a session. Spot a local most easty. No mistake in the station. They making them statements. We waking and baking. Word of the day, EC on replay. The marijuana-thon with VJ Keyway, BS and BS. Killing on the track in the black box. We never put feelings over facts. Baymaacbiz, run me the bread. I don't get mad, I get money instead. I be high, you can tell by a nigga eyes. But wise enough to enterprise, you dig a lies. Contemplating with the Google gang, conversating. Counting coins while these cowards in the comments hating. Only thing count, my count getting another comma. I'm a magnet to the money on my mother mama.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
If you can't keep it a Google, then don't mention me. Run a check through the set, I bet them niggas mention me. Red Bull and Hennessy, I keep the same energy. No matter on a solo or a couple homies with me. Tell them come get me if they want confrontation. I keep a couple shooters with me. And we right here waiting on shit to pop off. Take a nigga top off, you tempt me. All that BS, you can miss me. Slide down Century, doing about 60 in the gutter lane. Faded off yak and drop the pistol, hopping out the rain. I won't change, keep it a Google the only way. Mention me, I come out and play. That's on the gang. We are not the same. I ain't nothing like these rap niggas. Hanging with bangers, no bodyguards. We all strapped, nigga. All truth, no lies. Facts over feelings. We ain't gonna start something we can't finish. Google gang.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
Jeter. Gratitude is the attitude. The show is a blessing to be back in the black box as we blow a succession on my mama. I'm usually working with two lights. One blew out late last night. So I'm trying to keep myself in the light because they not hitting me from two sides. I only got one. What it do, Google gang, Blue Wrench Mob, my loved ones. I see y'all. Y'all see the title. Me and Munchie B, as Kickin' Cack B and Boo, the podcast, was on the Here We Go Again show with Almighty Suspect and Poetic Flacco last night at No Jumper. Shout out to them cats, man. We had a great time. Go tap into that episode. A lot of good conversation, man. We was popping and politicking, all that good stuff. But Nightbud to the Nightbud, Cowboy, what it do, fam? On my mama. Cause when I got there, I ain't gonna lie, man, I'm thinking to myself like, man, Megan Davis, I see you, baby. Jeter Alonzo Green. I'm thinking to myself like, man, Adam a piece of shit. He gonna wait till Crip Mac go to jail and have this fake Crip Mac dad nigga that be trolling C Mac get an interview. Cause when I park, me and the homie park, when we walk across the street to the parking lot, I see Cuz pulling out. Soon I'm seeing he driving, right? This is my thing, bro. I ain't never spoken on Cuz, right, that I can remember. I just left it alone. I've always thought that a lot of what he do is corny as feeding up, right? But I'm like, hey, once I seen Cuz on there with C-Mac mama, even though I know that ain't Cuz daddy, as much as C-Mac troll and all that, I don't really know what's going on. I left it alone. JR, appreciate that, man. Baymac, much love, homie. Like that, screen up like that. Dead homies. So, they like, I see him like, damn, this nigga Adam ain't shit. I'm telling much. He couldn't go to Frank Crip Mac Daddy. Woo, woo, woo. Come to find out, later on when I get home, I'm looking through social media. I see on YouTube, Cuz was rejected. I don't know what made Cuz think he gonna pop up there after C-Mac go to jail and get an interview. But on top of all things, bro, this nigga be popping money talk. When he be trolling the homie, he always be talking big money, big money, big money. And you know, he got this, he got that, they living good. Cuz why when I seen this nigga was like in a 2016. First of all, he from out of town. So he in LA rolling like a 2016 Chevy Malibu beat up. Dead homies, guy. I'm like, now, you know, my mind can consider all possibilities. Rick Ross, the real Rick Ross, he known to carry himself through the years somewhat as a miser. Millions of dollars, look like a gardener. Something like that. So I'm gonna give this nigga who comfortable with his name being fake, whatever, fake Crip Mac Dad, I'm gonna give him that benefit of the doubt that maybe he was just moving low key incognito because he that big of a deal that it means something for him to do that. Maybe that's what he was on. But the way he be talking all that money talk, bro, I was surprised to see Cuz in a Buccito. He was in a straight Buccito. Damn, Stacy. No hate, homie. I done heard a lot of what you said. He be calling the homie ODM Slim. OD Slim? OD Slim this? He just dropped the whole M off. He called him OD Slim, right? He be like, yeah, OD Slim, he always calling somebody broke, huh? And I know he got smut. I just seen him online trying to justify why he told and all that. But that was just funny to me, bro. To see Cuz pull up in that Buccito after he be talking all that big gangster mob money shh. I don't get it. I was surprised. Let us know what kind of low-key mission you was on while you was in that bucket. I mean, Cuz wasn't even like in a 4-cylinder rental car, $19 day bush. You know, that's when nigga be low-key being a duck off. This nigga was in some bullshit. Oh, my mama. Dead homies, daughters, locs, loved ones, everything I love and live for. I'm sorry, y'all. I double booked my services this morning. I'm supposed to be handling something that I handle. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, it's real live in the black box, y'all. It goes down. Yeah, I had double booked myself, man. I forgot all about it, but I just got it regulated that quick on my mama. But yeah, that was crazy to see Cuz pull up in that bucket after he talk all that big money she need. We need some answers, bro. How you be on here popping it all high power about that paper, and you came up in there in that super scraper. Keep it a Google, facts over feelings. Don't get mad. You say you his dad, but I just seen that piece of shit you had that you was driving. Something ain't adding up. It wasn't my best subject, but I wasn't super shitty in mathematics. I can do a little bit of figuring, bro. And from everything you be popping online, I come up with the fact or the conclusion you should not have been in that bucket. But I know even, all right, hold on. Let me do you a favor, baby. I'm sorry, I appreciate you so much. Go ahead, do your thing. Oh, I forgot to cover you up. Whoop. Love you. Yep. All right, bam. But yeah, they didn't let cuz in for an interview. That's so, at least on that, shout out to Adam, bro. Because I was going to say Adam a piece of shit. But he denied cuz an interview as he should. What kind of nigga, what is it about this dude that make him think he could just pop up at No Jumper and get an interview? Especially after he been trolling the homie. That's crazy. Speaking of when I pulled up No Jumper, y'all see the title. 600. God damn, boy. With all the attention you bring on yourself that the world would consider negative. I don't know why you would align yourself with a ultimate uber loser like LuceCoochie Lips Cannon. I know y'all been on the campaign, whatever you call it. But y'all, can you imagine the goofiest whole shit this nigga LuceCoochie Lips Cannon did yesterday? Let me tell y'all. So me, a couple of homies, Damu homie, Red Rag homie, and 600 have been on the phone a few times yesterday about some bullshit, right? Some bullshit. Chopping it up. So after all that is like over with, whoopty wop, the wop. This nigga 600 called me like, hey, I got Luce on the phone, girl. Can I just patch you in so you can talk to me? It's on my dead homies, daughters, loved ones, everything I love, live for. My daughters, dead homies, my sister, and my sons. Cause that's exactly how it went. So this nigga 600 like, hey, cuz, just please. Plus, mind you, I'm on speakerphone, which it's a handful of homies listening, because once he said he gonna get Luce Cannon on the phone, I'm like, he like, cuz, just talk to this nigga, please. I'm like, cuz, I ain't got nothing to say to that nigga. Dead homies, on my mama, I ain't got shit. He like, come on, cuz, please. I think this is second effort. This is the second phone call where 600 made an appeal to me to holler at cuz. So just because I had some people listening, I'm like, fuck it, go ahead. Let me hear what this nigga got to say. I put him on speakerphone. So this nigga is allegedly trying to convince 600 he knew me 15 years. This is what 600 said. Y'all know I've already laid it out in detail how I became aware of him in 06. Lyin saying he know me. Not only saying he know me, saying he like marked me out and all type of extra shit. In 06, I met him approximately 11, 12 years later with his brother. He paid me via marijuana and dollars. Dead homies, daughters, loved ones, no lies. But he get on the phone and I cuz so warped in his brain, he trying to debate me how long he's known me on the phone. I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, I get to like, he like, man, I just want to beat you up. I'm like, cuz, you got my address, pull up, whole ass nigga. You been said you can't wait. What you waiting on? So it go, hang up, laughing at cuz. Bunch of people listening, including 600. This whole ass nigga, I get on, cuz get on his story and do this whole rant lying about I was trying to be his friend. When the conversation took place in front of multiple witnesses, including 600. If you think I'm lying, ask 600. 600, didn't that whole ass nigga go home and jump on his story and lie? They would Crip. You a queerdos. LuceCoochie Lips. Gotta be careful about the company you pick, 600. Oh, my mama, you already stand next to the biggest weirdo we know. Then you gonna double down with this nigga and you say you be about integrity, what's right, what's wrong, what's true, and what's false. You see how cuz just put that whole shit in line. Right after you was on the phone, you heard every word of the conversation, then his whole ass got on his story and lied. 600, what's up with your boy? Get your boy. These niggas is crazy, man. I think it might be a good time to do this. We don't do this often. We ain't did it that much because I ain't been in this program. I be forgetting that even when we on StreamYard, we can just play shit seamlessly off of YouTube. But for old time's sakes, I want to warn everybody, especially the real niggas, don't get caught with your drawers down.
Nah, they ain't got no nut with no whack ass in it.
Don't get caught with your drawers down.
When I'm naked, I lay on my side, I lay on my stomach, I lay on my back.
No Hanes, Calvin Klein's, Fruit of the Looms, Mushroom Moon, suited up in the room, waiting to be manipulated, mounted and mauled. Madam Mika said, nigga, strip down to your drawers on the set. Must not have heard her correctly, cause cuz bit the pillow laying literally naked. Biggest mouth, bad girls clubhouse, pyro, belly down, booty up, buns out, lucky. She work with the creep and the duct tape. Freaky ass fetish film, one man funk tape. Wiretap nigga, known to tip the laws off. Nasty on the camera with your motherfucking drawers on.
Now we knew, you be screaming till you pass out. Who knew you did it with your ass out? Talking till you blue in the face. I'm just trying to take blue to the bank, 2 to the face, 2, 2, 3 is a K, and K can't make you a real nigga. I pray for any nigga that deal with you. I shoot the Tommy off the hill, figure wow. It's try to put you on the menu. I got a pack of drawers I can lend you. Big business what I'm into. I got a pack of drawers I can lend you.
Don't get caught with your drawers down. Don't get caught with your drawers down. Don't get caught with your drawers down. Don't get caught with your drawers down.
When you get caught up, I hope them statements don't get bored up. We them niggas that's wicked, no need to warn us on one. Out lurking looking for a Vic. Nigga thinking with his dick, that's an easy lick. Kicking the doors, notorious is well known. Talk tough, but only gangsta on a cell phone. Just know the G's gon' get it in on the mission. Before it's done, they ain't leaving a witness. Back out, running the crib like a trap house. Straps out, can't do shit cause you assed out. Could get you lying by an internet diva. Ain't it ironic how my sister named Mika?
Have you on camera, hands up, looking back. Somebody please tell me what kind of gangster is that? Thought you was a real one, but I take that back. You a sus nigga with a team full of rats. Keep losing respect, you can't get back. I know you know some real niggas, but you ain't that. You a certified weirdo, I'm talking this and that. How you calling niggas out when you the same type of cat? Type of work popped up, and where the fuck you at? There's no smut on your name, nigga, what the fuck is that? Left me calling hoes like, don't forget the strap. Waiting until he get his ass cheeks clapped.
Don't get caught with your drawers down. Don't get caught with your drawers down. Don't get caught with your drawers down. Don't get caught with your drawers down.
Whole new meaning when we say you niggas whack now. Weird niggas better check these whole bitches back. Why you represent your hood getting caught with your ass out? You with the industry, I think that nigga really trapped now. And I'ma take the side that I'm supposed to. You on Clubhouse, you should be on Pro Tools. I would've signed to you, all your artists old news. Nigga think you should night, this ain't the old school. From North Cali to the South, nigga. We hate watching niggas crash out, nigga. You too old to be doing shit for clout, nigga. We ain't with the going out like a clown, nigga. You know you wrong, nigga. How the fuck you get caught without them draws, nigga? Hella old and exposed like come on, nigga. Now that big U cosign is gone, nigga.
Black 100, face all bumpy. Egghead nigga, mama shoulda named you Humpty. I dump thee, nigga, you are nothing. We all know the story, you the draws down, homie. DOE, I do my dirt by my loan. And don't let me catch you in Kentucky. KY Jelly, probably all that you want. And I bet you the booty goon that Ray J was floating. I heard you a rat, that's why you like to fuck with him. Fruit booty nigga on Clubhouse, ass up with him. All that pop shit, and that nip shit. It makes sense why you in Cali watching Nip Dick. On Netflix, wanna be tycoon. Heard about that whack 100, Jeffrey Dahmer Part 2. Draws down your new name, and nigga, oh, the irony. Your face look like Warren Fish burned or the butt cheek. It's real rap, all facts over feelings. It's a hit on your name, and you know I'ma kill it. SBI say to get him. You know a nigga whack, it took 15 minutes just to hop on the track.
Don't get caught with your drawers down. They telling me it's a nigga laying on the bed.
Put that on Pyru, it ain't you. On my mama baba. Hey, cuz, now, do we get any confirmation whether or not Adam was pulling off an April Fool's joke yesterday? If y'all don't know, Adam, 22, the owner of No Jumper, went far out his way yesterday to express and expose himself coming out the closet to have either already have done or about to do his first male-on-male gay porn scene. It's been a lot of little trolling content in the last week or so leading up to this announcement. A couple weeks ago, him being caught walking said male homosexual porn star, walking with him early in the morning, walking a dog. And, you know, I've been telling y'all for years, it seemed like he really wanted to do something of that nature, right? But then yesterday, cuz had a whole photo shoot with him and this dude posted up in lingerie, in very compromising positions. Then he had a long paragraph explaining how long he's desired to do something of this nature and that he finally made up his mind to do so, and that he hopes that, you know, whether you understand it or not, that you will respect it. And because it was done on April 1st, I guess the majority of people have left him a little wiggle room to say, aha, April Fools. However, I'm one of the personal opinion that is a very far way to go for April Fool's joke. It seems to be in line with his character and things he's been doing for the longest. I remember the last time I was up there with him on a panel on his show. We had a little back and forth about this subject matter, and just jokingly I told him, would he ever do something like that on his Plug Talk shit? And he said, nah. I said, well, if you do, that's the end. I ain't fee-knucking with you no more. And I don't know how well that joke landed, because I think Adam was steadily plotting on participating in this type of activity. I don't think it's no April Fool's joke. I think his troll mind caused him to do it on April 1st just so people would assume that. I don't think he would have went through so much elaborate effort to pull off an April Fool's joke. I think he is very sensitive and respectful toward that community. I think members of that community would find that offensive. I don't think they would be so willing to participate in that type of joke. So I tend to believe Adam is all in with men, all skin, even in prisons, where it is against the rules for men to have relations one with the other, they provide free condoms. I think Adam finna go in with nothing on his skin. God damn. Oh, my mama. The homie said that years ago Adam had either a poster or tattoo of him and Nick Carter tongue kissing because they were supposedly beefing. What? Man, I should have read that silent before I read it out loud. I just had some throw up come out in my mouth. My mama, that was disgusting, for real. Lady 2J's, thank you, baby. Appreciate that for gifting the memberships to whomever received them. Pimp Thoughts, Ty Peterkin, Adrian Triplet, Yasi, Year Bay. I think I got them names correct. There's a lot of different. And y'all gotta go check out the interview from yesterday, because I put Flocko on the spot with this here. Now this little clip right here, Flocko was actually talking about Adam. And he did a video about Adam coming out the closet soon, and he was talking about he had little back knowledge that this was gonna happen, but Adam felt like apparently he can participate in these type of activities and not wear the jacket, the rainbow jacket. And Flacco was saying, "Hey Adam, if you decide to do that, that's your choice. You're still my brother, but you will be considered rainbow." And that was the premise of his video. But in the clip of it, he said this.
Like, I don't feel like.
Hold on.
He said this.
Hold on.
As like, all right, bro. Like, now we know how to treat this man. Like, I don't feel like, bro, hip hop is homophobic, bro. I don't feel like your opinion will be respected in hip hop if people knows that you are out here doing these extracurricular activities.
All right, so he was making that point because he was addressing Adam. He's like, Adam, hey, I know what the public don't know. And he was saying, basically, I know you about to come out the closet and you about to start getting down. And he was telling Adam, don't think your status in hip-hop is going to remain the same. He was saying it is of his opinion that hip-hop is homophobic to the degree that if Adam begins to dibble and dabble like that, whatever respect he has in the community is going to diminish to a large degree. That's the point Flacco was making. So then I turned the question to him, well, does that apply to your co-host on your show who wears the rainbow jacket? His co-host, Dejan Paul, is a member of the rainbow community. So I've long wondered from afar what makes him relevant on a panel dedicated to hip-hop reviews. He has asserted himself in the hip-hop community as somewhat of an expert by being the author and the issuer of this report card for MCs. And I've been debating in my media circles, especially with MCs that I've known gone in the booth and created music. I just asked him, how many times have you been in the booth making music considering how the rainbow community was going to react to what you created? And I never got nobody say, oh, all the time, or a few times, or one time. It's like never. And so I wonder how then his opinion matters in our general community. Not to ostracize anyone, but I don't know how he can be self-proclaimed or appointed by someone else as an authority to give an opinion as if it matters on others. It just didn't fit to me. So I felt like when Poetic Flacco made that statement, it was a good time to pose the question to him. And of course, he tiptoed, he danced. That was his chance to keep it quite clean, but that ain't what I seen, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? He has, I don't know, it's getting real tricky though. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. If Flacco feels like Adam's opinion generally would matter less if he became a member of that community, then wouldn't it logically lead you to believe that Flacco also views Dejan Paul's impact upon hip-hop to be the same? Why would it apply to one and not the other? Somebody let me know. Adam has been way more influential in hip-hop than Dejan Paul. So if Dejan Paul can get away with it as a member of the African-American community, who's not a porn star, who has not already been overly exposed as freaky deaky, how can he get away with it? And then this Caucasian man, who we believe has a propensity to be extremely more liberal and loose and freaky, he's been open, he sex playing damn near everybody up there. The dude let Sydney Star, he let old boy sit on his lap. That's another back and forth we had. Him referring to Sydney Star as her, and I'm like, you mean him, her, him, her? We went back and forth about that. I don't know if he appreciated that much, but I don't understand why that is even a debate, because if you had to think about whether or not you wanted to take a step and have a relations with someone such as a Sydney Star type, then you must not view him as a her. Because if that was not to be considered and it was just a her, you would be all in. because that's what you do, right? Hetero, you do hers. But because that's not quite a her, you was on the fence about it for quite some time. But yet and still, when I address him as him, he challenged me each time. I don't know who got the last word, but we went back and forth like ping pong for a few little. Her, it was either she or him, or, I forget what he used, but I was using the correct one. I do not believe, because you take some pills, throw on some makeup and a wig, get your nails done, have a doctor sew some titties on you, that don't change you, even if you chop off your baby maker. It can tell you anything in this world, they can get you to believe that. That means you can go outside, take a cat, cut his tail off, cut his ears off, sew some dog ears, and sew a dog tail on him, and now he's a dog. Why not? What's the difference? So will you be going to no jumper anymore due to the Adam news? Shit. As long as I don't get sex played, that ain't none of my business. Legalized. I don't go on any platform in order to foster or maintain or boast or have any type of personal connection or friendship or relationship with the person at the platform. It's business. Now, I do not, of course, in any capacity co-sign any of them types of activities. But I ain't gonna just say nothing like, I ain't gonna never go back up there because we're riding the rainbow. What he do in his personal life has never been my interest in going up there. Oh, my mama. He said, Spider, yep, the book of Enoch was right. I wouldn't know what you meant by saying that. You might be correct, though. You guys had the best podcast in a minute last night. Good looking, Stratic Risk Taker. Y'all ran it up last night, like 80K views, I think. Good looking, KK. Yeah, I think there's no question that Poetic Flacco is on his way somewhere with this media shit. So I just appreciate, him inviting me and Munchie on there and the respect that, he showed. I know Flacco get a lot of flack for speaking on a lot of things that we all are sure that he's not really an expert in. We didn't really appreciate the way he went back and forth with Alex Alonso. Shout out to Alex Alonso, Street TV. However, you got to realize Flacco was a troll. Shock value and saying in order to create debate and back and forth is a big part of what he does. And a lot of the shit that y'all think he say that's offensive, a lot of times it's not meant to be offensive. There's a lot of satire and comedy attached to it. You dig a lot. So, I've grown to know Flacco, and when you actually speak to him in person, you'll see he's a lot more genuine than he allows himself to be perceived on these platforms at times. Because when he's on these platforms, he's working. He's not on here giving a testimony all the time. He's trying to be entertaining and create fun constantly, consistently, continuously. And, people would get it confused. He's very humble. And I had a good time on this show, man. The homie Almighty Suspect was on deck, too. You dig a lot. What else? It was something else that they... Oh, welcome back, Nina Boy. Neighborhood Nina from the 9. I ain't gonna lie, cuz I knew. Even when I seen the dramatic goodbyes at the end of last year, back in my mind, I knew cuz was gonna be back. I know it. I knew it. He loved this shit too much, but I'm glad he back. I know cuz for a lot of years, and I could tell just having that platform to express himself and give feedback and having that community did a lot for him. Outside of the fact that it was putting paper in his pocket, it was just something that I knew that his life benefited from overall. And I'm glad to see him back, man. You had a following that was missing you, cuz, on Hood. They was blowing me up like, what's up with the homie? Where he at? Dead homie. Prayers out to Crip Jackie, since my mind is on that end of town right now too, cuz her health ain't doing that well from my understanding. Prayers out to the G homegirl. NBM Baller, where you at, man? I know your feet done touched this pavement. It's been a minute. Finish line. We gotta get back to what we was on. Finish line. Tap in, Crip. Dead homies. Queen Lady Act. I'm glad you tapped back in, man. I'm glad you ain't got no hard feelings with me, man. Cause you know it's facts over feelings in the black box, and you just happen to step in the black box with a little controversial conversation. I guess it was controversial, and I just was being honest, not trying to be disrespectful. And I know you type me long paragraphs where I have to block your phone number because I can't read that many paragraphs, but it was no negativity, no disrespect intended whatsoever. Shout out to my boy Eastside Herb, rest in peace, Uncle Al. We have yet to bury him. He lost his life recently too. It's just death on every hand. My Uncle Crawford passed. Yeah, that generation above us is one thing. As you live, you learn to expect, accept in a very mature, solemn fashion. And I'm realizing the older you get, the more you're going to be accustomed to the generation above you passing on. And if you are blessed enough to live through a natural amount of years, you once will then become amongst that number. But it's when those that are younger than you and your peers who have no apparent reason for their life to be, you know what I'm saying, taken, is when it's really like hard to deal with, hard to accept. Bandman Kevil's son. No, Herb ain't gone. His father, my Uncle Al. I heard Bandman Kevil's son, 15 years old, lost his life. I don't know all the circumstances, but I just find it ironic. I was on Clubhouse the other day, me and Munchie B. We had a back and forth, bullshitting around with the boy Big Folks from Chicago. And I was familiar with Big Folks' name basically because I seen him have a back and forth with Neighborhood Nina from the 9 before. So that's when I became familiar with his name somewhat and got somewhat educated on whom he was. So when we was talking on the Clubhouse thing throughout the process, when he gave his resume, he said he managed Bandman Kevo. This was like a week ago. So it was like very recent on my mind. So yesterday when I seen the headlines that Bandman Kevil's son passed, I'm like, damn, it's kind of ironic. I was just talking to his boy, and then this happened. And then when I went on No Jumper yesterday, they covered the story, and I didn't realize there's controversy now associated with the She-Knit, right? So they got these text messages that Bandman Kevil's son was allegedly sending to D-boys or street cats like he was out here down bad. He lost his life at 15, so these were text messages either sent at the age of 15 or earlier. And he was trying to get like work and do She-Knit that you wouldn't expect a rich Nia son to be out here having to do to survive and maintain himself. So it was looking like he was She-Knitty. But then they was saying that Bandman Kevil had been paying $10,000 in child support to the mother during the period of time when his son was out here basically scraping and begging niggas to put him on in the streets. So the thing was his responsibility done if he's paying the official 10 bands a month and the mother's not utilizing the funds properly to where the son is being taken care of? Was it on Bandman Kevil to just let that be? Or was he supposed to slide in and still grab his boy up and make sure his boy was straight? You know, just judging from the outside looking in, I'm like, first thought, fuck that, he's supposed to go get him, and still, even though he was giving up that 10, he should have got his young nigga. But then, you know, after further thought, bro, if a nigga was being, you know, on it enough to be giving up that 10, and it still wasn't being appropriated right or allocated correctly. And you never know what else is playing into the lack of relationship with the son and all that. Spider, I don't be tripping off petty things. I be in a whole nother world. Anything I say once, I'm known to say twice, though respectfully, busy life. If you wasn't tripping off the petty thing, you shouldn't have sent me all them long ass messages. I didn't read them all, kind of scanned through them. When you kept going, I blocked you. But you was definitely tripping. You put all that energy into communicating about it. It wasn't that deep. Dead homies. But anyway, I don't want to pass no judgment on Bandman Cowell talking about what he shoulda, coulda did. Cause who knows, bro? If that nigga was giving up anywhere near 10 bands a month, I believe he cared about his son. And sometimes things just go beyond our control, man. Who can speak on the next man details? But I do want to say rest in peace to him, his baby, and condolences to him and his family, man. That's eating up. Man, I got a 15-year-old, 16-year-old, and 17-year-old son. God bless their souls, man. I couldn't imagine. It ain't even wood, but I'm going to knock on it. That's crazy we talking about my sons, because another thing came up inadvertently last night on the podcast was the conversation of, well, this is what happened. My father went, not my father, my son went on a HBCU tour a few weeks ago with his high school. He's a senior in high school, about to graduate. So he went on this tour. And they were high school kids, co-ed. And I was just shocked I want you guys to help me assess this logic and tell me, is there something off, or is this just a smooth, seamless solution to a situation? All right. They're traveling with these high school seniors. The chaperones, the adults involved, they're keen enough, sharp enough, wise enough to think it would be a good idea to make the boys and the girls stay on opposite floors in the hotel. Whoa, genius, responsible, great idea. Okay, but then they're putting the children 3 in a room. 3 boys in the room, 3 girls in the room. They put the boys 3 in the room. My son was in the room with his best friend, and then another young man who was a member of the alphabet community, openly. Of course, I ain't like that. I had to give my son instructions that I normally wouldn't give him on a trip like this, just how to carry himself in the room, moving around, waking up the same way when you got your daughters walking around through anywhere and there's men around. You address them on how to carry themselves, cover themselves to be appropriate, just based on decency, because there are going to be people around who are naturally attracted to your species. It's just the same reason why they separated floors. But I don't understand, if they go out their way to separate the boys from the girls for the general idea that we all understand, boys and girls, like they also were responsible enough to, at night, put strips of tape on everybody's door to make sure you don't leave your room while during sleep time. And if they come in the morning or during the night and find out the tape is broke, no questions asked, you gotta go home. So this is how much they was on it. But yet they'll put a member of the alphabet community in a room with 2 boys, another boy. What kind of sense do that make? If they were going to go out their way to separate the boys from the girls, why wouldn't they go the step further to make sure this young man will also be separated from his natural attraction? Whether it had to be 1 extra room for him to have one on his own, or if there's another member of the community, they could occupy a room together. Oh, again, I guess they think that's like putting a boyfriend and a girlfriend, a boy and a girl in the room. You see the problem this causes? It's crazy. Am I a bad parent for considering these things the way I do and having the thought process that I have? Y'all help me out. Courtney Slaughter, what it do, homegirl? Y'all go follow up Courtney Slaughter on YouTube and on Instagram, man. She done jumped into this blogosphere trying to find her way. She's swimming. She be in the black box. She a regular in this thing. But she got her own platform too. Slaughterhouse, hotels. She be getting cracking. Oh, my mama, dead homie's daughter. She can run her mouth, and she's lived a multitude of lifetimes of experiences that she is ready to share, man. As soon as she get it packaged and get her focus right, y'all gonna see a whole lot more of her. And her cleavage. Oh, my dead homie. Shout out to the cleavage. Yo, I'm gonna hit you up later. Say less, no problem. Yeah, y'all, I really exhausted the thoughts I had for this morning. I just want to get more consistent on doing this. So I'm trying to make sure I get it in. I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me, man. I'm going to go through these comments a little bit, see if y'all say anything that sparked my interest while I get this next scene set up. Yeah, I'm running like a whole little TV production thing. One day I'll show y'all. Cause, hey, I'm so used to looking over here in the camera. I got to remind myself that's not the camera no more. Y'all actually right here. If I want to talk to y'all right here, not right here. But I've been right here the whole time, huh? I know. So do it look like y'all just looking at the top of my head? They need you on No Jumper some more. I don't know about need. But if you suggest that you saw some chemistry and I'm a nice fit on those type of panels, I would agree with you. On my mama, dead homies. Spider, did you do the Diddy dance video? Yeah, that was me. Did Doja dirty dance with Diddy though? Diddy dirty dance with Diddy? Did Doja dirty dance with Diddy? They do. Hey, can you tell me how someone can come fresh up out of male strip club with a ton ring and hang with Diddy for 2 years and do nothing but party and not get exposed to none of this shit that we be hearing about? Hold on, y'all, one more time. Alright, I'm back. But can anybody imagine, with all we finding out about Diddy and his extracurricular activities, and all his extra activity, do you think someone, a young man who is comfortable stripping for men and, you know, doing the kick worm, body worm wiggle and all that for men, letting men stuff dollars in their waistband or their G-string, and Lord knows what else he's done for the pleasure of men that like men in particular. And I'm not saying that these clubs were filled with men, but my mind leads me to believe when the club is open to the public, and whether it's 90% female, and that's who fills it out most of the time, the majority of the time, almost all the time, you know who wiggling through that thing to see you swangle dangle as well. Oh, my mama. Lafayette Love, Spider Loke, you're a great parent. That's once your child's safe from disease or crazy situations or whatever. You hear me, Lafayette? Oh, my mama. That's all I want is a healthy, prosperous experience for them. Life is going to throw bullshit and curves at you. I can't fix life in general. But I don't want to be participating in adding extra curveballs at them. I don't want to see curveballs presented to them that I can to some degree affect and not do anything about it. Oh, my mama. You dig it, lies? Yeah, it's been me talking for the whole session. But if we go from this point forward, it's going to be the tequila. I think it finally kicked in. We done lived, it's all about the babies. I agree, bro. Although we are still living. Once you take the responsibility of creating another life, if you're a real one, I believe there's going to be a certain amount of dedication to that causes you to be sacrificial for a lot of your desires without even thinking about it. I'm talking about I could have something put up for something that I really desire to do or to have. And the moment one of the babies tap in, you just without a thought. I gotta reset, restart, do whatever I gotta do. I be so happy I didn't do whatever I was gonna do before they asked. Kids is too nice nowadays, laughing my off. Fruity dudes wouldn't have survived around me and my homies back in the days, but enforcers fading away. Even snitches barely get pressed nowadays. I agree, Babe Bomber, on my mama, Google gang. You ain't never lied. Tequila time, no, don't get started unless you got something to do. It might not be cool, yes, this is true. Don't follow me. You might have to go night-night and reset your clock. I need some tequila now. Look at y'all. I just started something, huh? Dead homies. Oh, and the coffee, that's when it sneak up on you. It's all about the babies. That's why I care so much about kids. That's right, Michael Cole. But at the same time, these so-called real ones is hanging out with known rats. Whoa, is that scrap? Yeah, what's the word, SBI? You should bring Mr. Mayhem from Minnesota on your podcast. Man, Mr. Mayhem, no, he get anywhere around my area. This is home to Cuz. I know Cuz be coming in and out of town. He don't tap in. That's on Cuz. My number ain't changed. My IG the same. Shout out Mr. Mayhem. Homie, that's gang. Damn homies. What up to the low? Yeah, tell Mayhem tap in. He already know. Tell Mayhem know where I'm at. Slap that day one on the next break. Shout out my nigga Smurf Nacho from the town that paved the way with the recreational marijuana. Dead homies. Is all that snow melted around that me up yet? Or is still icy cold around that joint? Y'all got on boots, or is the girls in them sandals and the shorts that's cute? Let me know, cause I wanna go. Day uno, rest in peace, GIP Puto. I love you, Lo.
That's my day uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends, day uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my day uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Game bang active. Really with the shit, stay banged up. My day one ain't never changed up. That's my day uno.
Niggas know air since day uno. For rare recitors, and I'ma say puto. And I mean that with all due disrespect to the ops off tops if you diss the set. It's man though, I go half on the sack with him. Double back on foot with the Mac with him. Cognac, that's what my joint drank, period. I done seen him do it point blank. Neighborhood for death though, EC on mine. Every time, still give my nigga 3 up high. When it's cracking, he usually a trip before me in 03 introduced me to Nip. Got a lot of politics between the two turfs. Choose to keep it mafia like Blue Smurf. Half the time, I don't even like her. But I ain't never met a nigga like
That's my day uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends, day uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my day uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Game bang active. Really with the shit, stay banged up. My day one ain't never changed up. That's my day uno. So when it come to dying, it ain't nothing. Killing ain't shit either. Enemies know we stay hunting. We know it's wrong, but we love it. Where you wanna take it? We in the streets. We don't mind a little confrontation. Whole lot of gunplay with me and my low. I'm talking pistol with the scopes when we out on patrol. Hunting for domes. My low was a fool when he get it in. Pull up on him like cuz, let's slide it and getting in. Lil Mac down, my bro. Ain't gotta prove a point. It's facts over feelings in my SPI voice. M's be the logo. That's my day uno. We ain't friends. It's only me and cuz in this Benz. Like identical twins. We on that same shit. Day unos. Them be the niggas that I bang with. A lot of politics between both gangs, it is what it is. The homies live the game. That's my day uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends, day uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my day uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Game bang active. Really with the shit, stay banged up. My day one ain't never changed up. That's my day uno.
Day Uno, produced by my fucking bro, Rare S, Tarzan, also known as the Puto. That's Blue Smurf on the second verse. That's BS and BS. That's BS and BS because I'm reading up Spider Loke, y'all. I'm Baby Spider. Blue Smurf is Blue BS because he Blue Smurf. Benji Stone is BS. Big Sad is BS. We be on that BS too. Oh my mama. But I'm finna get up out of here, man. I love y'all. I'll be back like cook crack. Be there or be square. Oh my mama. We just gonna make sure we stay paid. Not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, but 97 ways. Damn, I was just rhyming a cool little outro. Y'all didn't hear none of that. But I'm up out of here. I love y'all, man. Oh, my.
Oh yeah. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can tell me shit about my crib, I've been in loco, my living. Now it's time to chase me away. 97 ways we gon' live it. Baby Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it. We gon' live it. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can tell me shit about my crippin'. I've been in loco, my living. Now it's time to chase me away.
100,000 feel like something when you're thumbing through it. Done it. When someone say one would be dumb to do it. Running circles round rappers on their last lap. PayPal perhaps. Ass cap the cash app, ass app is how I expect the next direct deposit. Positivity, love, phone posits, check the closet. To say we touch a paper is an understatement. Underground label running late, tell them run the payment. Executive decisions, check the balance. Time to monetize the talents, I accept the challenge. Memory a crazy tune, 111 days. Loco for my days, 97 ways.
97 ways we gon' live it. You can tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco, my living. Now it's time to chase me away. 97 ways we gon' live it. Baby Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it. We gon' live it. 97 ways we gon' live it. You can tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco, my living. Now it's time to chase me away.
Unable to fake it, fuck how they take it. Heard about the meeting, I was able to make it. Just sick of watching Sherm heads squabble each other while the judge steady handing out lottery numbers. It go down year round, ain't gotta be summer. Life's a bitch and niggas never get apologies from her. Dumber, big and little homies frequently locking. Don't see no other options, that's the reason they flocking. SPI ain't the nigga, how you figure fat? Gift the gab, every gig get a bigger bag. Either name your price or it's appropriation. Finesse game, nigga nice with negotiations.
97 ways we gon' live it. You can tell me shit about my crippin'. I done been a loco, my living. Now it's time to chase me away. 97 ways we gon' live it. Baby Mac in the building. 97 ways we gon' live it.
Hell, my nigga smart as a motherfucker.
Tupac of my generation, Pac was highly intelligent. But in our culture, street culture, especially his generation, intelligence was viewed as a form of weakness. How do you get the people that's really affected by, you know, what we trying to solve, involved?
Mathematical marathon and making moves taken. The heartbreaking news made major breaking news. Nephews, nieces, siblings, seeds, stay confused. Waking up shaking, aching, praying that it's April Fool's. Chosen child from the now down, stakes is huge. Snakes and fakes straddling the gate, it's too late to choose. Who violent vengeance gave victory, paid your dues. Motivated, demonstrated, elevated views. Truths don't die, we multiply. I ain't make the rules. Self-medicate, meditate, and celebrate the blues. Neighborhood, roller coaster, you can take the cruise, I'm good. Blue laces, suede Puma's favorite shoes. Jesus to the generations, you never save me on my babies. But beautiful gift Pluto ever gave me. For such a precious life, who decides price? I couldn't feel this slide price, they crucified Christ.
Shit like that. Yeah, I was like,
Neighborhood Nip Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
It was point blank, through no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I could tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood Crip, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be.